familiar surroundings for me, but not for you lot. I haven't done a video in I don't even know when. I've been wanting to do some, but I haven't had any content. It's been absolutely miserable outside. I mean, look in front of us. Look at the fog. It's disgusting. Yuck! So today we're driving over to Essex, which is where I work anyway, and we're going to go pick up a set of seats for the corsa. The ones we're sitting on now are alright. The side bolsters are beginning to perish away a little bit. The metal's coming through, and I just need something else. I need a little bit more comfort. I get dead arse in this seat after about an hour of sitting in it, so I need something else to sit in. So we're going to go pick up the seats today. I don't know if I'm going to fit them today, but it will definitely be in this video. So let's go. Right, so basically a whole backstory as to why I haven't been doing YouTube videos. It's pretty much just I haven't had the time, I haven't had the energy. It's really difficult to go out in the evenings when it's pitch black or foggy like this outside, and you can't guarantee that what you're going to do is going to be a worthwhile video. I like putting videos out there that I'm proud of uploading. I'm not really bothered if they do well or not. I don't earn money from this. It's just fun. I like making the content. I like bringing content to the platform, so I can look back at it in 5-10 years time and say, oh, that video, that was funny, that did alright, that sort of thing. Ultimately, this isn't a career for me. It's just a fun thing. And I just haven't had the content to film as well, especially with I'm in the last sort of 4 months of my apprenticeship now. It's very much crunch time for me to focus on the things that matter, and practicing for my exam, and doing more of my online college work, stuff like that. And it takes up my evening, and especially spending time with my family, my girlfriend, my friends. It's just I haven't had now that summer's coming up, it's a bit more like you can actually do things, but by the time I leave work in December, it's pitch black outside, so it's a little bit difficult to film videos in that regard. But ultimately, we're approaching the end of that. I want to film more, I want to do more videos, I want to upload more things. So that's what we're doing today. I am going to go over in this video at some point a list of what I've done with this car. One thing is this. We've got a single din now. I don't remember if we had the double din before. Got a nice fascia. The bottom bit on the AC control panel is a little bit mash up, but the rest of it's okay, and that looks very nice. I need a new steering wheel button, as you might put for my horn, as you may notice. If you go on, that's from me cursing at people on the motorway because no one knows how to drive. But yeah, I'll do a quick little walk around of the car later on, see a couple of these seats in the car today. Right, so we're in the workshop just because I would drop the seats off. As you can see, they're a little bit back and bruised in places. There's a little bit of a rip in the bolster here. That needs to be reupholstered, but it'll do for now. But they're in fairly good nick. To be fair, the rest of it's alright. They need a bit of a clean, obviously, as per any seats. Passenger one is in very good condition. They look absolutely lovely. They still pull forward, so people can still get in and out, which is just what I want. So it's literally just going to be a case of unbolting the ones in corsa and banging these ones in. T45 for these bolts. Still got a little bit of a leak around our rocker and our oil cap here, so that's something I need to look at. And I've also got a new drive belt for it because that one is a little bit mash up. But because we're working with an airbag system, we're going to disconnect the battery, pull off the ground terminal here, store it safely out of the way so the battery can't reconnect at any point. To prevent any issues with battery, with airbag going kaboom. It's important to leave it about 5-10 minutes before you start working on the car to discharge any electrical energy stored in the system.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she did. Probably worth cleaning that up. So, I believe I'm going to need to swap these tensioners over, which don't look like they bolt off. Just less than ideal. And again, these look like it's on Astra rails still. So, I wonder. The difference. Now obviously with every install there's always a few issues that you've got. So this is the standard corsa CC that I've pulled out of the car. Now notice we've got this square plug that goes into the car down there. And this is your airbag pre-tensioner, or seat pre-tensioner rather. Now I need this, with this plug, to go back into the car. On the Astra seat, the pre-tensioner wiring comes up and goes into this little thing here. So what I need to do is swap the rails over, fuck this off, and put the Corsa C rails with the pre-tensioner on the Astra seats to put them in the car, because otherwise we'll have an airbag left on them. I can't find any bolts or anything that looks like it'll go straight in, like to pull the rails off. So I'm going to do a little bit of forwarding and then I'll come back to you. I've got to swap them anyway. Someone has enjoyed this one. God, what was that? Oh yeah, I wonder if I can pull that off. I feel nice though. I do. Okay. I've got to slide the seat back on the rail, but then the rail won't be even. Miles out. Right, now this wouldn't really be a video that I've recorded and posted without a clip of me shirtless in my bed. So here we are again. I think actually since the last time I made and posted a video, I've actually completely moved my room around, which is kind of mad. But anyway, beyond the point, I've realised I didn't actually explain what happened. So essentially, I decided to abandon the idea and I put the standard seat back in the car. I had an issue with the captive nut at the back. I believe it's come out of where it's supposed to be, so I'm probably going to have to cut that one off. And weld a new one in, which is not overly ideal, to say the least. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dedicate a Saturday, probably in a couple of weeks' time, as I'm working this Saturday, and then I'm in Milton Keynes next week for one of the last weeks of my apprenticeship training. And then the week following that, I'm also working that Saturday, so I'm not going to have a chance to do it. However, I've got a couple of other things I would like to, well, not like to do, but I need to do to the car. Like a couple of different bulbs, because at the minute my dip beams are LEDs and they need to be halogens again because they are way too dim on the motorway. When there's no one around you at night, you can't see fuck all. So I'm gonna put some H7 ultra whites in there. I've also got to replace the auxiliary belt, as I showed earlier in the video. But yeah, essentially, because I need to swap the seat subframes over, I decided to abandon the idea, and I'm going to come at it freshly on a Saturday when I have my full knowledge capabilities. I'm going to do a bit more reading up on it to see if there's anything else I need to do beforehand. But once I've swapped the subframes over, as long as everything goes well, we should be all right. It might be a case of nut and bolting the Astra rails to... Oh no, because the tension is... anyway, I need to fully read up on it and 100% understand exactly what I've got to do. So I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm going to do a little bit more research. But at the very least, we've picked up the seats. We've given it a go. But now we know it's a little bit more involved than just out in. So yeah, here's another clip of some things about the car. I hope you lot enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below what else you would like to see on this Corsa here, whether that be basic maintenance things or me Z20 swapping it. I'm not going to do that. I can't afford a demobilised ECU. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with me while I haven't uploaded. Let's make this year, 2025, a better year for YouTube. I apologise for the awful condition of my car. I can't tell if that's bird poo or what. Also, we're right next to the motorway. I've picked this because I think the background looks nice, but I just realised that my microphones might be a bit noisy, so I hope you can hear me alright. Anyway, we'll walk around the car. First of all, this front grille section A is coming off. That's new, I didn't notice that. Might need to whack a bit of silicone on that to get that on, because the person who did it for me gave me lifetime warranty on it. But that's blacked out now. Got the black LED side repeaters for the indicators. They look quite nice. The inside, obviously you see the issue we had the seats, so the seats are still standard as they are. Obviously still on the SRI wheels, nothing's changed there. Got a twin tip back box, so we've still got normal noise, but looks a bit nicer at the back. Obviously D-badge that I had the car fully mopped and polished, excuse me. Fully mopped and polished. So again, you can't really see it because it's so dirty, but the car does look absolutely stunning in the sun. And then, as well as that, I've done a whole host of bulbs and things like that. So I've got H7 halogen main beams now that are nice and bright. I've still got LED dip beams in it, but I've ordered a normal H7 halogen set for them because the LEDs don't really give me a lot of visibility at night. I did have LED indicators in it, but it hyper flashed a lot and I was getting a little bit fed up with it, so I put the standard bulb back in it. But then we've got LED brake lights and reverse lights as well as LED side lights. One of them has gone down now, which is a shame, but they're still there. And then obviously the Tim Hicko wind deflectors as well, standard on basically any car really in it. They fit alright. So I had to super glue them a little bit. They're good when the window's closed. When they're open, they're flat a bit. So not a whole lot, I suppose, but again, that's why I've struggled for content, because I haven't done a whole lot to this thing. I've kind of wanted to focus on making it drive properly and not go kaboom. Let's do a timing chain on this soon, because it is starting to chatter quite a bit. But yeah, ultimately, I want to do some more to this car. We've got the issue with the seatbelt now, which I'm still pissed off about. But cars are pain. What can you do? We'll figure it out. If we just come around here, you can see, even though it is a bit dirty, and I wipe some of that dirt away, you can see the sort of reflectiveness in the paint. And obviously, you can't feel it, but it is so smooth how it's been polished. That reflection is just absolutely lovely. It does look good. It's just a little dirty in a minute. I wish I washed it, to be fair, before we came down here, but I wasn't at work. Well, I was at work, but the wash bay wasn't open. And I don't like using the car washers at petrol stations because the brushes everyone uses, even on like scaffolding vans and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to install the seat in this video or if I'm going to do it in a separate video. This is just a little update saying essentially I'm back to making videos again. I really do want to nail on this. It's getting a little bit difficult, especially with the fact my priorities have shifted slightly. With me and my girlfriend, we're in a position together where we can afford to buy a house at 22, 21 years old, which is, you know, around the corner. So I think that's our focus, and then once I've done that, there's really no excuse as to what I can and can't do there, because I've got my own property. But yeah, overall, good day. We picked up the seats. I've got the seats, that's the main thing. Once I've cut the head off that bolt, I can just slide the seat out, so I'm not overly worried about it. I'm just hoping that there's a way I can get a new nut in there, even if I just hold it with a spanner and razz it in. I'm hoping there's a way we can sort that issue out. I'm going to do some forum deep diving tonight and see what we can sort out. And yeah, hopefully the next video you see, we're getting the seats in. There won't be a video next weekend, purely for the fact that I'm going up to Milton Keynes to complete one of my last training weeks as part of my apprenticeship. So obviously I won't be able to film content during the week. But hopefully the weekend after that, get the seats in. I'm going to clean them, I think, at some point. And I'll put that in the video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for bearing with me for however many months I put up on the screen, however many months I haven't been in action. And yeah, let's get back to your regularly scheduled content of Vauxhalls, the cars that give me nothing but pain.